Welcome back, guys, to the Entre Nos Podcast. I'm Evelin and my co-host is
Alondra.
And today we are going to catch up with our lives. So how have you been?
My life, how has it been?
Mm-hmm. Besides work.
I know. Evelyn, I'm such a
workaholic.
Party pooper también. Because Evelyn was like, let's play this. And I was like,
yeah,
no.
she is a party pooper. I was like, oh man, I'm finally going to be able to play. I bought that game because obviously you're not going to know the Squid Games. Or do you know?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. So you know how they made a real...
And they died, right? A lot of people died.
Yeah, on the fake show. But they made a real one.
Oh, yeah. My clients were telling me about that.
Okay, so I was like, oh my God, they
like
played
a señora, like a big, older lady won, right?
Yeah. I wanted her to win. Mm-hmm. And so basically, they played Battleship in one of the games, right? I'm like, man, I've never played Battleship. So then I bought it, and I played it with Roland, and I won, and then he won. So now we're tied, right? And he hasn't been wanting to play since. I don't know. No sé, it's kind of curious. Maybe he's scared to lose.
Maybe it's a difficult game.
Nah, it's not.
It takes a long time.
Nah, it's pretty easy. It's easy if you're ready with where you want to, throw the bomb at, basically. But yeah, she didn't want to play, guys. So she made me explain the whole game to her. And then she's like, no, I don't want to play. Like, okay.
You're still going to explain it someday.
Yeah. If I'm going to explain it, I expected it to play.
Next time, I might say yeah.
Okay. I expect you not to come as tired.
I know.
Because you're tired, right? So you haven't had any days off except Sunday or what?
So, I don't know. I don't remember. But I had to wake up pretty early to go drop off Kike to the airport today.
He left today?
He left to Mexico today. Yeah.
So it worked out that we recorded today, right? Oh, okay.
Nobody's waiting for me at home.
Okay.
Nobody's waiting for me, so that's why I was like,
So then when he said you're saying he's coming back next week, no?
The 21st.
The 21st. Oh, on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to come
Thursday.
Friday? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. I was like, she didn't even reply back.
No, yeah, we'll be here. A little bit late because I'm working that day.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, it starts at 8.
That's what I was telling Kike. I was like, we can get there like at 9:30.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy, really. Like, like I said last time, I just really invited like my cousins, and like the podcast people and my siblings and
it's
like 5 friends.
It's not a party.
It's not. No, girl. If I'm throwing a party,
everybody's gonna be
everybody's invited. Like, I would have invited like people that probably watch that I'm cool with, But I'm just like, no, I'm gonna keep it intimate,
It's just gonna be a little bit.
But I don't expect people. I don't expect the people that I invited. Like out of my 5 friends, like I know maybe 3 of them aren't coming. You know what I mean? So I'm not like. I'm like okay with it. Like it's like cool, whatever. But yeah, so you just been working or what?
Yeah, so I've been trying my best to figure out my new routine. I'm trying my best. I'm like, so how do I do it? What time do I wake up at in the morning? Right now Kika's not working, so he's with me all the time. So I kind of like move how he moves when he's ready to get up. All right, we're getting up because I probably wake up like an hour earlier than him, and I'm just there chilling, just waiting.
Are you on your phone or just what are you doing?
I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
I go to the restroom. I'm just waiting. Then he just wakes up.
So you don't wake him up?
No, I don't wake him up.
Why?
Why would I?
Just cause?
We're not in no rush. He's not in no rush.
It's not a rush, but sometimes it's nice just to lay in bed and talk.
Yeah, but like we could do that throughout the day. And when he's ready. When he's ready, yeah.
So how's your work schedule right now?
Really all over the place because we're getting near to the holidays. So.
And isn't it like one of the busiest?
Yeah. So next week is one of my busiest weeks. Like I'm working even the 24th. Yeah, because next week it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna work like 12, 13-hour shifts.
Dang.
So this week is pretty chill.
So we probably shouldn't record an episode next week, right?
Let me think about it.
Because the only day that would work would be like Monday.
I'm working on Monday.
Girl, you work every day. But I'm saying that'd be the only day.
Yeah.
What time do you get out? Like 10?
Actually, Monday, this upcoming Monday, I'm not working.
You're not working?
I'm actually not working on the 18th.
Oh, wow.
I don't work. I work all day the 19th, all day the 20th, the 21st.
Yeah, we're going to go with you on the 19th. But, so then you want to record Monday?
Yeah.
You want to do like 4 so it's not too late?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We're over here trying to figure out our schedule. Because I know my week next week is busy too. Yeah. Like the 19th, I had, Milo has his appointment, and then Wednesday.
Guess what, guys? Remember? Milo was not getting a haircut with me for months. And Evelyn was totally fine with it because she's like, you're still going to be around. So it's not like a breakup,
Yeah, it's not personal. It's just,
it's like, you're just a little pricey, homegirl. So
we couldn't afford you,
But now apparently they can now. Apparently.
It's the holidays, so we kind of have to. Because he needs a good cut,
It's crazy because now she's saying that nobody gave him a good cut.
I didn't say nobody gave him a good cut.
But he needs a good one.
No. You see how she's twisting the words?
She said he needs a good cut. Like, nobody was able to do that for him?
No, yes. But, so Milo has this remolino right here,
It's stubborn. It's stubborn.
Yeah. And not a lot of people know how to cut it, Yeah. And Roland cut his hair. It was okay, it was chill. I'm not big like, oh my god, like his hair, Yeah. But then he got a cut, and like the remolino part, like no, I didn't like how it looked,
Yeah.
And then somebody told me, dang, did he cut his own hair? I was like, no,
Yeah.
And I felt like some type of way about it because I'm just like, man, if somebody's thinking that and they have the balls to tell me that, then I wonder what other strangers are thinking.
Like, what's wrong with the little kids?
I just knew that it was because of that, Yeah. So then
it just kind of looks like,
it's like if you don't know how to cut it, then it's gonna look all chopped up.
It's gonna
basically
be split.
Yeah. And so I was like, when Roland's cut around it, like it's okay, because he knows it's there. But if I don't know how to work as a barber. So, but let me tell you who wanted to go back to you. Mm-hmm. It was not me. It was Roland.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I was.
You just said it. I don't know about haircuts.
Yeah. So it was like, because it was like Roland's like, oh yeah, I think I'm a book with I was like, wait, what? And then he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, let's do it, But he has his own money.
Yeah.
Milo's paying for his haircut.
What? You're making Milo pay for his cut?
Yeah, he has his money. He works Mercado Milo once a month. So
that's true.
His once a month inventory
be like,
should
Mama,
be able to...
I don't need a $60 cut, Mom.
Yeah. He's going to be like, hell nah, let me grow it out.
Dad, cut my hair.
So I was like, right now he's throwing like big time. Like, se levanta y tiene el pelo like así. So the good thing is that it's cold and he's wearing beanies like every day.
Right.
And I love beanies, so I don't mind it. So, but yeah, it was funny when Roland threw me that ball, like, yeah, like, let's book with, ask her when she's free. I was like, okay, but then I was just like, well, he has his own money, so he can pay for it, so we don't gotta, like, cut into our bills, kind of, because technically it's a bill.
Yeah, it's a luxury cut.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where, like, I want him to look good and feel good, so... Mm-hmm. But I mean, he has to also learn responsibility.
Yeah, he needs to learn that it's...
No, yeah, because when we go to the store, if he wants a toy, I'm like, do you have your wallet? No? Well, where is it? At the house? Well, you should have reminded me to get it for you.
Sad.
The
next time
or I can let you borrow money.
And you pay me later.
And you got to pay me when we get home. And normally he remembers. He'll be like, how much? And yeah, le digo, you owe me $5. And then he'll pay me the $5 or something.
Aww.
But now I feel like it's not because I want to be stingy, but I want to teach him, like, you always have to, like, got you, basically. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you have to always want to, like, look out for yourself. So financially, we'll always take care of him, Yeah. But those extra stuff, if you want a toy, if you want a candy... I'm not always going to say yes because it's like just because you have the money from your little candies doesn't mean you're going to be able to get it, right?
Yeah.
So for the most part, like I'll say yes. Like every time we go from Mexico, he'd want to buy one. Like this year. Mm-hmm. And antes no era tanto like he was okay not getting something. Yeah. But this year he's like, oh, well, what about me? Like he'll tell me that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, what do you mean? What about you? And then he's like, well, we're buying toys from Mexico. What about me? I was like, I don't know. Santa's going to bring you your toy, I was like, we have to give back to the kids that, don't get a toy, And for the most part, he understands. There's been maybe like once or twice that he's gotten in like sad and he wants to like cry because he's not getting the toy he really wants.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, take your wallet because we're gonna go buy toys for Mexico. And he'll buy sometimes, but not for the most part. No, because I'm just like, what are you gonna do with all these toys? Like, are you gonna give some away?
Like I've seen moms that tell their kids, okay, we can get you this toy, but when we go home, you have to get rid of one.
I don't do it like that, but we do clean out his room. When we clean out his room, like he has a box for Mexico and a box that goes to the trash.
Yeah.
But the box that goes to Mexico doesn't make it to Mexico. It stays at my in-laws.
And that's his toy still?
Yeah, but he never really goes over there to play with them. It's more like Elias plays with them, But I give it to them so they can take it. But then they're like, well, they don't have toys here, so I'm going to just keep them.
You're like...
For the most part,
Yeah.
But his thing is, well, these are going to Mexico, like, so he's okay with it. But yeah, we do that. Like, I'm like, Mexico, trash.
That's good.
And he never wants to throw anything away.
He's like, no, this is for somebody.
Yeah, he's
it's
like,
not going to the trash.
No, Papi can fix everything. Papi can fix it. Papi can fix it. Papi can fix it. And I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that.
No, your dog chewed it.
That's messed up. My dog died.
I know he did. Sorry. Yeah.
But yeah, so
I was like, I hope she didn't cut that. I hope she didn't catch that.
And I did. But yeah, so yeah, we do that. So lately, that's what my life has been around. I mean, I saw you like last week, right? But
yeah.
I've been really focusing on I've been working and I've been sleeping early.
Really?
Yes, I've been getting some rest, girl. But I still feel.
But do you feel tired? Do you feel tired, and that's when you go to sleep?
I just feel like yes, this last weekend I fell asleep every day. Like at 10.
Oh, that's early.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. And Sunday I had the Carbach event. And I was tired. Like I get home and shower and then I'm ready to knock out. And that's not me. So I'm going to just put this out there because it's probably TMI, right? Because, I mean, people know that me and Roland have been trying, right?
Yeah.
To get pregnant. And then one of my biggest symptoms with Milo was I was always sleepy, right? So then I was like,
may I be pregnant? Like that?
I didn't realize that I was like so tired, you know? So then, but that was my thought process last week. And I was telling Ronnie, man, I'm so tired. I'm so sleepy, blah, blah, blah. So he thought it too, but he didn't tell me anything.
Yeah.
So then earlier this week, I was like, oh, let me just take a test. Because every time I think I'm pregnant, I take the test either that day or the next day. And it's negative, and then I get my period the next day. ¿Me entiendes cómo? So then I was just like, okay, I'm not going to take a test. I'm going to wait till next week, which is this week. And then I took it, and it was negative, right? I was like, whatever. And normally I just don't tell Roland or I don't tell anybody that I took a test, because I feel like we've been trying for so long now that I feel like it's one of those things that you just keep to yourself at some point,
Till it happens.
Till it happens, yeah. But Roland's my husband, so... I told him, right? I was just like, oh, I took it. It was so random. I was like, me acosté en la cama de Milo, and I'm like, oh, I just took a test. It was negative, though. And then he's like, oh, okay. Like, and then he said whatever he said. And then, today he's like, man, are you going to, give me a positive test? Porque I told him I already bought his gift.
For right. Whenever y'all get pregnant?
No, for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
He's like, wait, because we were talking about Christmas gifts for our loved ones, right? And he's like, I'm like, oh, I already bought yours or whatever. And this is one of the first, not one of the first times, but me and Roland, these recent years, we haven't really gifted each other big gifts because we either give to other people and don't focus on each other.
Yeah.
Because we're saving that money, right? But this year he was like, man, I'm not going to do that. We saved money the whole year. Let's give each other the gift, right? And he always does give me gifts because my birthday and Christmas are right there, right? So then I bought him a gift. And he doesn't know. Like, he has no idea what it is.
So
like,
he's thinking, is it the positive pregnancy test?
No, so I know he vocally told me a list of stuff, you know? And as soon as he told me, I'm like, I'm going to get him this, you know?
You already knew.
I already knew, right? And then, so today we were on the phone. He's like, him trying to guess what I'm going to give him, right? And he's like, are you going to give me a positive test for Christmas? Because if you are, I was like, I'm not. Like, I was like, I'm not. Like, why would you think that?
Yeah.
And then he said, well, because like 2 weeks ago, you were telling me you were tired. And I remembered that with Milo, that was one of the biggest symptoms, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. Obviously, he's paying attention, right? And then he's like, and earlier this week, you told me, I took a test that was negative.
Yeah, you were like, nah, whatever. Like,
I was telling him just to get it off my chest and for him to respond, make me feel better, you know, and he did. So it was like nothing to me because it's not the first time, right, that it's negative. So then I was like, wait, what? So he said that I said that I was negative to kind of like trick him. I'm just like, no, dude, like it would have been nice though.
You're like, know? I'm not you.
Yeah, and then today I was at Ulta, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm gonna go to Ulta. And he's like, for what? I was like, so I can go give me something, because I don't go to Ulta or Sephora or like a makeup store, right? I buy my makeup like at Target or Walgreens or whatever, right? And I thought, I'm gonna go to Ulta, and he's like, why, or whatever, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna give me something for my lip, you know? Guys, I got another freaking cold sore, you know, earlier this week, dude. Back to back. So I'm gonna be putting that medicine, but I know that it's gonna happen because it always happens around this time. So I hate it. So then I was like, I'm gonna get something for my lip, and then he's like, oh, sure you are. I know you're gonna go get my gift, and I'm just like, no, like I'm not.
Yeah.
And then he's like, just remember I'm checking your location. So I stopped sharing my location. And let me just say it. I did buy his gift today.
Yeah.
And I know he's hearing. He's going to be like, oh, so you did, you know? But he has, like, no clue what it is. So I did stop sharing because I'm like, sí, va a ser capaz de checar where I'm at, you know?
Yeah. And then put two to two together.
Yeah, and put two together, right? So then that's the only thing that sucks about sharing locations. Do y'all share locations? No? Yeah, well, we do. We've always...
He doesn't have an iPhone.
What?
He has an Android.
Oh, no.
Everyone gives him hell about it. Everybody
Come
gives
on,
him hell.
Kike. Like, get it together, bro. Like, your texts go green then? Mm-hmm. Oh, my God.
So I can't even put him in a group chat.
Oh, my God.
He's going to throw the whole thing off. Everybody's going to hate me.
Yeah, definitely don't put him in a group chat.
Yeah.
Never put him in a group chat with me,
That's
okay?
what I'm saying.
Because that's not going to work. I'm going to block. But yeah, so then I think more was like once I had Milo, it was more like, oh, make sure like that I'm okay, whatever, or vice versa. And so I turned it off for like 10 minutes just to have fun with it, you know? And then I turned it back on. I was already on the freeway, and I'm like, I'm going home. I'm going to go to Walgreens because they didn't have the medicine that I needed or whatever. And then he was like, okay, sure, or whatever. And he started calling me a liar, and I'm like, I'm not you. Like, you're a liar. Like, I don't lie, you know? But I did lie a little bit, right? But I was like, bro, no, relax. You're a liar. Like, you know? But that was, you know, and then I've been doing Alegres Milagros with the shopping, and which, by the way, we reached our goal.
Really? Already?
Yeah, we only had like 15, and I got some people delivered some stuff today. So, shout out to Tencha. You know, she brought some toys today, and I haven't even taken a picture. I haven't even counted them, but I know that I just needed 15, you know, but I know that whatever I have there that I haven't counted is 15 or more.
Yeah, wow, that's good.
We have 250 toys. See for clap. We have 250 toys this year. We have 4 bikes, 4 scooters, and my next goal is this is just extra, right, on my end. I want to do 100 backpacks.
Oh, wow. Like in your last year, how many toys were they?
Oh, last year it was like almost like over 350.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but this year I didn't do too many because we're not going to be going like to the other little towns. I'm going to reach out to the people and be like, y'all can come, but I'm not going out because it's kind of scary right now.
Yeah, it's a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, it's a little bit dangerous. So I'm like, I'm gonna send them a message like, hey, this is the day, this is the time for you to pull up with the kids, you know, or let me know how many and I'll put some aside for y'all. And so this year I'm doing less toys just because, you know, of safetyness. And we bought dishes for the school cafeteria. They're the cutest thing ever. I haven't even told nobody.
Dishes
just family,
for what?
For their cafeteria. So I'm gonna show you. Like, basically, their school is obviously smaller, right?
Yeah.
The school that I'm going to be helping is a pre-K and kinder school only.
¿No comen en plato desechable?
No, girl.
Really? They eat like in an actual...
It's not platos de desechable. Like, I thought it was, but it's not. I was like, oh my God.
It's like the plástico.
It's
they
like
eat in...
They take their plate if they have some. If not, the school,
serious?
like... Yeah. So it kind of like, I was just like, oh, so that's their cafeteria.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it so tiny?
It's so little.
And then this is where like the dishes were. Hold on, let me pause it just so you can see. That's their dishes.
They don't have any dishes.
I know. So a lot of the moms have to send their kids with lunch.
With their plate.
Or their plate, basically. So I was like, when I saw that, I asked Roland's cousin, I'm like, hey, like, how does it work? And that's when she explained to me. She's like, oh, I have to pay like 15 pesos. 15 pesos. I think I've said it on here before, no? Have I talked about this?
No.
Okay, well, basically, that's less than $1, right?
Yeah.
So kid has to pay almost $1 to get fed, right?
Every day in school.
Every day in school. It's not free lunch.
That's like
it's
$5.
a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So aside from that, like either if they have plates or don't, most of the kids will take lunch, you know. But I was like, man, if that, like, I'm gonna buy the little trays because Milo has some, the plastic ones, like
that are in sections.
The sections,
yeah.
You know. I bought those trays. I bought them the sopita ones. I bought the flat ones, like just for a taquito, where it's like just a circle one. I bought them cups that match the plates, and I bought them spoons and forks. It's a whole set.
That's crazy.
Dude, and I got them so cheap. I got them at Walmart. So if you guys are interested in buying for y'all's kids, definitely check it out on Walmart. It's like a set de cuatro for $5.
Wow. So how many did you get?
I got like 30 something. It's 50 kids, but they don't eat at the same time.
Right.
So I got like a little bit. I got 32. I got more than half just in case, you know. But yeah, because I told Ronan, I don't like when it's not fair.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, let me just provide this, and all of them will have the same thing now.
Yeah.
The same cup, you know. It's so cool. I love them. I'll show them to you before. Remind me to show them to you.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, there is kids who go in there and they're like, pues, yo no tengo nada.
So, me pueden prestar un plato or something, or can you serve me in the cafeteria plate or whatever. So now it'll be like,
there is for para todos.
Yeah. And honestly, like, I don't gain anything from Alegres Milagros. Like, I don't gain money, nothing, right? So then there is things that like I pay for out of pocket. Yeah. Like last year we donated the bike ourselves, you know, because my in-laws,
your time.
Yeah, my time, the meeting people, it's just so
your
much.
Gas.
Yeah, the gas, you know. And so we bought those plates, and then but yeah, that was probably one of the biggest things that I love this year. That we're able to give them that. We bought a bookshelf for the school library.
Yeah.
And I have like 70 Spanish books.
It's so crazy because the way I see you, you know, like you say that one of your main burdens is finances, right? But to be able to still have such a giving heart, and like you have to put in money for it, despite you knowing that one of your biggest burdens is finances. I feel like that's where God is gonna bless you guys at.
Oh, well, hopefully, yeah.
Because like you're putting your worries aside.
Yeah.
To make other people happy, you know, to get the, because their burden is bigger than yours, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And just for you to be like, no, like this is gonna help them more than what is gonna help me, or what is, look, no me va a quitar.
Yeah, it's not.
No me
like,
quita. Cuando en verdad you do want to take more care of your money.
Yeah, for sure. Because I had, like, it's crazy because I think like once Berlin was like, I'm like, man, we're gonna eat or whatever. And he's like, well, let Alegres Milagro pay. Because I'm not even kidding, y'all. Like, I'll transfer my money out of my savings and then I'll be buying. And there's no way people can think that I'm keeping money, because it's just like, it just goes to show with everything we're providing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just if people ask for receipts, I'll send them the receipts, like, you know. But when I tell ya, man, I find some deals. And somebody told me this yesterday that I was just like, you're right. You know, I don't like to be like, oh, God's blessing you. You know, when people tell me, like, I'll take the compliment, you know, or I'll take it.
You see it, but you don't have to say it.
Yeah.
You're like, 100%, but I don't have to
But
say
I won't
it.
be like, yeah, I know he's blessing me. But yesterday somebody told me something and I'm just like, damn, you're right. I didn't even see it like that, because I was like, I was able to buy 2 scooters de la marca Razor. I think that's the marca. And I bought those for $17 each. Original price was $50.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right? So I bought that. Those ya están en Mexico.
Yeah.
So then those were blue. Camo blue. So I'm just like, all right, I need 2 scooters.
Girly ones.
And if somebody sends me a donation, I'm going to buy them, right? So I went to Target and I'm like, okay, they're $30. La misma marca, son pink.
Yeah.
I'll take them. So I added them to my cart. I did my calculation or whatever. And then basically my total divided by everything in my cart, las scooters me salían a $7 each.
That's crazy.
I was like, bro, what? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is dope, you know? And I love, one of the things I do love to brag about deals, because it's just like, I love saying, yeah, man, I saved the money, you know?
Yeah.
So yesterday when I went to go do my hair and I was talking to Valencia. She's such a sweetheart. And I was telling her, and her worker was like, well, how do you even get these deals, right? And then she's like, well, you know what? She's like, I just feel that since you're doing all of this, God is putting these deals.
It's God's work. Yeah.
She's like, God is just putting these deals in your, like,
Yeah.
she's like, at Target, you know. I'm like, this year, most of
Target
my
is
toys,
expensive.
I'm not kidding y'all when I tell y'all that this year, most of my toys have came from Target.
Wow.
Like, great deals from Target. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like,
We upgraded.
We upgraded from Walmart.
From Five and Below.
Oh my God, from Five Below. This year, I'm not even kidding
Upgrade.
you. I've only done like 2 trips at Five Below.
That's crazy.
2 trips. The rest have been Target. Like, Target, you know, I did a few. I think at Walmart, I only bought like once. Like, compré una vez, and they messed up the order. I had to call the customer service line. It was a lot, right? But yeah, most of the toys this year have been. I bought like a Hot Wheels racetrack, dude, like for less than $10. They're super expensive, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, for me, they're expensive because I'm not gonna pay $30 for a racetrack, right? And I know because Milo was into like the Hot Wheels thing, and people gifted him stuff, and I was just like,
That's expensive.
that's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wild. But yeah, everything right now, it's been Alegres Milagros. Guys, we did reach our goal, but y'all still have, you know, if y'all have school supplies or anything right now, my next goal is 100 backpacks. And I'm trying to find some like in bulk where I can order like 100. And I did find a place que me salían como a 3 cada mochila. But if you think about it, 3 times 100, that's $300.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just like, so whatever I can afford.
Still accepting donations.
Yeah, so we're still taking donations. And if y'all cut y'all's hair with, you know, I didn't give her box this year, but, you know, she's open to take them as well. But yeah, that's Alegres Milagros for y'all. I just hadn't shared that we reached the goal, you know, so I wanted to share it on here because I haven't even posted it. By the time y'all see this, it's already out. Yeah, so, but just know that this is where I'm saying it first.
Stamp.
But yes, so back to you. Oh wait, let's go on a quick break.
Yeah. Great conversation.
Yeah. Okay, so back to you. We are back, guys. So back to you. How is it? Like, you're trying to figure out your routine with him.
Yeah.
Right? Is there something that you're just like so in love of your new life right now?
Not me.
Aside from the you know what.
Oh, okay, calm down. I think the ¿cómo se dice? Like, how lovable he is. He's so lovey-dovey. Like,
was he not like that?
Yeah, he was, but
is it different type now?
Yeah, it's
like,
different.
You're mine forever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like way different now. And he's very emotional. I was like, how come you're so emotional now? He was never like that. He's like, I'm a husband.
Oh, relax.
We were watching a movie and he cried.
He was crying?
Yeah, I was like, well, you were crying? He never cries in movies. Mm-hmm. I cry in movies.
What movie was it?
We went to go watch, what was it? Oh, the, what's it called? Godzilla, 1-0, something like that.
Okay, the new one.
Yeah, the new Godzilla movie.
And he cried.
Mm-hmm. He cried. Yeah.
That part.
It's because the storyline. It's a little bit emotional. Yeah.
I think Mila and Roland saw it too. Mm-hmm. But they saw it here at the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the storyline is a little bit emotional, and he cried at the end, and I was just like, why are you crying? I mean, I was crying too, right? But
it's not that deep.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a husband.
Oh my God.
I got a wife now.
So now I get to cry?
Yeah. Now he gets, I guess, on his feelings about things that he used to not.
So what does he tell you? Like, does he feel a pressure of like the husband to be like your protector now?
I don't know.
You should ask him.
He's
That's a good conversation.
He's a little bit bossy. He's a little bit bossy, yeah. And I'm like, you need to calm down, dude. Yeah, he wants things this way and that way. And I was like, okay, fine.
Well, do it yourself.
Yeah, like, como muy bossy. And I'm just like,
you could never be my wife. Because I'm bossy as hell.
You're bossy too? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm just like, whatever. Yo lo ignoro. I just ignore. Pero he...
Why? What did he tell you that you were like, you're bossy?
Well, this was a conversation that, I don't know, he was saying like, so how do you think things are going, right? In between like our marriage, like 1 month of being married.
Oh, wait. When's your anniversary? In 3 days?
In 3 days, yeah. Like a month of being married.
He's not even going to be here.
I know, he's not even going to be here.
You want me to spend it with you? I will.
Yeah, you can. We can go to dinner together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's the 17th.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Roland can come because it's our anniversary too.
Oh, yeah. And how's it going with you guys? And so we had a little conversation, like, how's it been, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, you're a little bit grumpy. Like, you're a little bit bossy. Yeah.
And what do you say?
And he was like, I can see it, you know. He was just like, okay, I see it. Mm-hmm. And now he's being a little bit more chill. Because I was like, I don't even want to, like, say things around you. Because I feel like you're going to get mad or you're going to pop off on me.
Oh, my God.
He doesn't pop off.
No, yeah,
But he does, like, he gets bothered easily, or he'll be like, not there. I don't like that. I don't like that right there. You know, I'm like, okay. Like,
well, what if I do?
Yeah. Well, he's more open now.
Yeah.
Or at this, I would just be like,
or maybe he still has he wants everything to be perfect mentality. Yeah. Or maybe that's just how he is, you know, because for the wedding, he was like un perfeccionista. So maybe in his life, he's like that. Yeah.
So yeah, that's how he is. He is a perfectionist, and if he has a vision of how he wants things to be done and for them to look, he's gonna ask me, what do you think? But if I don't think what he thinks, he's still gonna say no. So I'm just like, okay, cool then, you know, like, whatever. But it makes me feel like he already knows how he wants it. He's just trying to pretend that he cares about my opinion too, when in reality he really don't. It's still gonna go his way. Yeah.
And you're okay with that?
So I told him, now that you're asking me, right, I was like, there's so many things here that I don't like how they look, but
I just let it slide.
It's fine. You know, it's not a big deal. And he's like, so what is it? What don't you like? I'm like, this, start pointing. And he's like, you could have told me. I was like, but I did. But you said, well, I think
my idea is better.
He didn't say my idea is better, but he tried to, like, kind of, instead of saying like, okay, cool, we'll do it your way, he wanted to kind of say, no, but how about? And I'm like, okay, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna be like, but how about? And then we're like, but how about? You know, so
he kind of didn't really compromise to what your opinion was.
He wanted to, like, but how about? And I didn't care for how about. It's just
so
like,
you're like, okay, that's fine. Let's go with your how about.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so like he put up some shelves here and there, and I was like, there was no for what, but he thought it was a great idea, and I was like, that's fine.
How about the shelves?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think now he's a lot more just chill, calm, just not so grumpy. And I think, well, he didn't really say anything bad about me.
No.
I've been a great wife.
It's good though, because whenever y'all were doing y'all's wedding platicas, he did have a lot of, you're like, oh, he's perfect, and he would come back with whatever he was feeling, right? So, and see, like that, like it's great that you guys are able to have the communication.
Yeah,
being asked, you know, how you feel, really, it's an opportunity to be honest.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm glad I took my chance.
Yeah.
I'm glad I took my chance, because if I would have just like said it without him inviting me, it probably would have been different.
An argument. Yeah. Like, you know, I know what you mean.
I probably would have been crying. I hate it here. But no, it was like how has it been?
And then it's just one of those things. Y'all did get married at an age where y'all are both more mature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I remember, like, when me and Ronan first got married, I want to tell you that our first, like, 3 months were, like, rough.
Really?
Yeah, but of course, we didn't have our own space. You know, we were living at his parents, and our life just became one room.
Yeah.
With our wedding gifts and
like clutter.
His stuff, my stuff. It was just so much, you know, and the communication wasn't great. Like, from us doing good to then living together, because we never lived together, you know, and it was hard for us that transition window was very hard for us. And then once we got our own space here, it was amazing. Definitely, it's a big difference having your own space whenever you get married. But of course, we got married when we were like 21, so we were way younger too, you know.
Oh, you know what did Kike say? That he thought I'd be a more loving wife. Yeah, that's what he said.
Like sweet wife?
Yeah, like a sweet wife. Like, I thought you'd be more
But I don't
loving,
think you're like an affectionate person.
Not really. But I was like, but you knew what it was, baby boy. But you knew what it was.
You know, it's so funny.
Expecting?
When we watch Entre Nos, me and Ronan always laugh because we're like, man, Alondra talks so ghetto. You
Really?
do talk ghetto.
I don't think so.
You just did it right now.
But it's just for, like, you know, animated me, you know?
Okay.
It's not really who I am. It's just an animated version of me.
No, girl, you talk like you have that gangster in you. Like, you're
always.
You're like, I don't know, like something.
Because I really am that.
Yeah.
Because I really am that.
Yeah, she's really hood, guys. She's from Chavez. No, but yeah, I don't know, you say things that me and Ronnie are like, oh my god, like she said this or whatever. Just little when we'll watch it, you know.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of our episodes at y'all's house?
No, we haven't, but we did play one, and we were like kind of, but then we got to talking, and then I was like, a ver, bájale volumen because I can't hear you. We were like cleaning and listening to the podcast, and then out of nowhere we just took it down because we started talking.
You need to watch the posted podcast that came out yesterday.
Really?
That one's
hilarious.
wild, and it's super funny. Like,
with Giselle, right?
Yeah. Because Ronnie was out of town.
Me and Kike really liked the interview that y'all had with the barber.
Oh, Chopped by Rob.
Yeah,
That
was really good.
He's young. Did you see? Did we say on camera how old he was?
I think you did. Like, he just graduated high school and he was in COVID, something like that, during COVID.
Girl, he's like 20.
Wow, and he 21. Had 3 kids.
I know, you're just like... I was like, I know I said that, but it's a lie. No, yeah, he doesn't. I was just like, oh my God, like, I just really loved his whole maturity. And I know we did tell him, like, man, you have a good head on your shoulder. Yeah. I'm like, it's crazy that he's that young because we don't really get young people.
Yeah.
Because we want people that are gonna do like an impact or, you know, just come with a good head, you know. And the fact that he was young nos impresionó bastante. Like, I was like, wow, you're good.
He's an educated guy.
Yeah.
He's very educated, despite him saying that he really didn't like to get educated and he wasn't for school. I'm like, you're very educated.
And then the whole mental thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Because I know that me and you joke about it, like, not necessarily joke about mental health, you know, or like make fun of people, because we don't. But we don't take it as serious.
Yeah.
Because we haven't really Well, I mean, I feel like I did as a kid, you know.
You dealt with your situation.
I dealt with my stuff, you know. So right now I'm like at my happy place.
Yeah.
So I'm okay, you know. And I feel like for you the same.
I've dealt with my share of thoughts. So it's,
so you're just like, I think we're both in we're good, you know.
Yeah.
And if you're not good, get good, basically.
Yeah. You know? Now.
And talking to him really made me like take a step back, and I was just like, okay, maybe I should be a little bit more like considerate,
compassionate,
or more compassionate to others that are dealing, which I am. I just can't really like.
You don't buy into it. That's what it is. Because you know it's only a moment. Everything is just a moment. So I'm not gonna buy into whatever thing is drowning you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna baby you. Like, I'm gonna baby my baby. Like, that's it, you know. But if you're a grown-ass person, like, I'll be there for you. You know?
That's one thing that me and Kiki were talking about, because we pray every night, right? And one of our questions that our prayer book had was, what are we doing to help another person that's dealing with something? And it said, are you encouraging them, and are you supporting them?
Yeah.
I was like, I encourage, but I don't support. I never ask, what do you need of me? I'm just like, dang, you got it, go get it, da-da-da. Like, I'm just support. I mean, I'm just like giving you words of encouragement, just encouraging you. But I never ask. And that really made me think, like, I need to ask, like, how can I help you? Like, you're sharing this with me, maybe I can help. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that goes to being compassionate. Like,
I feel like I am compassionate to those that like are very, very close to my heart.
Yeah.
Like, for example, my tío Sergio, I talked to him like twice this week already, and I just feel like something
is wrong with him.
I don't know, something is wrong with him, you know. But like, I told Roland, I talk to him maybe like every other week, you know. But today he did. It was just the conversation was about like whatever we were doing, and then I went to like the Chinese calendar, you know, which to me was so random. So I'm just like, and then he asked me if I was okay, you know. And I love it because he always checks up on me, right? And vice versa. But I feel like we hadn't kind of, I want to say maybe in the month of December, we hadn't like really like checked on each other.
Yeah.
We talked, yes, over the phone, but it was never a, like, how have you been?
Yeah.
Like, are you okay? Kind of, because it happens like that, right?
Yeah.
So then when he asked me, it caught me off guard. I was like, oh, I'm okay, you know? So
like,
then
what
I'm
about
like,
you, tío?
I'm like, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm okay too, or whatever. But I feel like it didn't convince me.
Yeah.
So I feel like I was kind of like working on Milo's project, that I was just like, after we hung up, I realized I was just like, I told him, I was like, I'm going to give him a call tomorrow. Like, and I'm like, hey, like, are you okay? Like, because I want to know if you're not okay, you know? Because I know that even though my grandparents have already been gone for like so many years, it still hurts that they're not here, you know? And the holidays can mix a lot of people's emotions, you know, like, because it's just either you're missing your loved ones, you know? Yeah. And it's okay. So that's why I was just like, it threw me off a little bit. But that's a good way to think about it. Like,
okay, are you encouraging, but are you supporting?
Yeah.
We've heard it all. We know. It's almost like whenever, like we've talked about it, we know what we need to do. We just don't have the tools to do the things that we would like to do. And sometimes I have a tool that you might need. You know, maybe I have...
or even the how can I help you?
Yeah.
Like, that itself
speaks more volumes than you speaking all this, like, encouragement.
Yeah.
Saying how can I help you, it's way more than you just throwing words.
You go get it, girl.
Yeah. It's like, okay, duh.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna go get it, but I need help.
Not right now, though. Not right now.
Yeah, because it does. Has people like have people asked you like, how can I help you?
No, because I never share like that. Okay, tell us that.
I was like, okay, Milo, calm down.
Because I am a loner.
No, because I was gonna say, you don't share about like your mental stuff, because you're not. Do you really go, amiga? Are you okay?
No, so I do go through things, but it's just like momentary, like boom, out. Like, I might get on my head for 5 minutes, literally, or 2 minutes, and then it's gone. Like, you know, I might be like, dang, today is not it for me, but I don't dwell on it. Like,
yeah, okay, dwelling on it is a thing.
Yeah, like, I never dwell on it. Like, Kike a little thing might piss me off, and it stays with me for literally 30 seconds, a minute, and it's gone. It's out. Yeah, but for him, he sits on what's
he
pissing
dwells
me off.
on.
And then I build up to it by saying a stupid comment or like just trying to be funny, and he's like, that's not really funny, you know? And I'm like, I'm just trying to be funny, you know?
Like, you're dwelling on it, like.
Yeah, and I'm like, that wouldn't have pissed you off. Something must have pissed you off before what I just said.
Yeah.
Because you know I'm funny like that.
Yeah.
You know?
So what about that? Like, him, has he told you, just give me time because he needs to chill? Like.
Yeah. He tells me.
And what do you do then?
I just leave him alone. All right, cool.
So you're not an Evelyn?
Yeah. Like, I just really do leave him alone. But I might be like.
And it doesn't bother you? Like.
I do tell him.
I'm not on your time, baby boy. You're on mine. Like.
No, so when I already see him bothered, I just stay quiet. But I don't feel comfortable. Like, I'm not comfortable around you anymore, bro. Because your presence is heavy right now. You know what I mean? So I'm not comfortable.
That's so funny.
I don't say nothing. I stay quiet. It is what it is. But I'm not comfortable. You know? I give him time, but that time is heavy. It's heavy time.
Yeah. You know what? It's so funny you say that because me and Ron had an argument like a while back, and he talked about it on Post-it, which it was so funny because I haven't seen that episode, but he told me that Ronnie and Rob backed him up, right? Mm-hmm. Because he gets angry and then he's like, I need time. Like, give me time. Y yo, no, like, nah, bro. Like, we're going to talk about it right now. Like, I want to talk about it right now. Like, because you need time doesn't mean that I need time. Like, I'm ready, you know?
Yeah.
And apparently, like, they're like, yeah, she should give you your time, you know? Which sometimes I agree. But then it just, as a prideful, mi orgullo is just like, well, why do we have to talk about a problem when you are ready? And why can't we talk about it when I'm ready?
Yeah.
But then that's just where, as a couple, you have to learn how to communicate, you know?
Yeah.
But thinking about it, like, oh, your presence is heavy? Definitely. So, babe, that's how I be feeling.
Yeah.
It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah. You're putting me in an uncomfortable position. Cool. That's what you want to do. Those are your choices. That's your decision. And then out of nowhere for him to be like, hey, babe, and comes and gives me a kiss. Hold on. Go back. What was wrong with you? 10, 20 minutes ago. Now you're just
I was very uncomfortable.
And now you just want to come into my space and be like, oh, hey, babe.
I need time.
Yeah, no.
That's crazy. Well.
Yeah, so, even that was, at the very beginning where he was just getting his head or something. He had told me.
Es bien corajudo, right?
Un poquito corajudo.
Sounds like it.
He can get pretty
upset.
Like
a mini Roland.
He can get pretty upset at little things. Yeah, and then he just thinks about it, and
he overthinks.
I might say a stupid thing of I told him, no, pues a ese paso nunca vas a acabar. And I was just trying to be funny, but he took it like, don't talk to me like that. I was like, whoa. I was like, my bad. What? My bad. Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on. I did not mean to offend you. But I knew he was bothered. I just didn't know what he was bothered about before. Yeah.
It's so funny. Me and Roland had the biggest argument maybe this year, to the point that I was like, I don't even know what we're doing together.
Oh my goodness, all dramatic.
I blew it out of proportion for sure, 1000%. It was all on me. We haven't.
You needed some time.
I needed some time.
Yeah, you needed to back away.
And I remember I told him to leave me alone, and I'm not the one to be like, just leave me alone. I'm not, And we hadn't gone grocery shopping together without Milo in a long time. Yeah, because we always go with him, but he was at school. So
this is how the argument started. Grocery shopping.
Yeah. No,
wow.
It's wild. So we were good. It was like a date kind of grocery shopping together, right? And then we left, and then I was like, do you want me to help you load in the bags? Because Roland has this maña that we have a truck, but he doesn't like putting the groceries in the back. He likes putting them inside. Okay. Right? And I'm like, whatever. So I was like, you want me to help you? And he's like, oh, no. Or I don't know what he said. And then he made a comment. He's like, no, because then you're going to get in the way like so-and-so he mentioned a family member or something within those lines, right? I was like, oh no. And I didn't even realize that that's the comment that bothered me.
Yeah.
And from that, like, I just
ruined your mood.
Like, it ruined my mood. And then I just, like, went at it, like, started arguing. You know, he got in the truck. We started arguing. I'm just like, just leave me alone. And then we get home and I just go off. And I'm just like, oh, my God, blah, blah, blah. Like, you get mad over nothing. And, like, I'm telling him he's getting mad over nothing. And then we come to the conclusion that that comment is what, like...
Triggered everything.
It triggered everything in me to just go off on him and then go back and forth. Like, and it was so crazy. He's like, I think you're just mad. The fact that he was like, I think you're just mad because I said this. And now you're telling me you don't even know what you're doing with me. Like,
what does that have to do with this?
Yeah. I was just like, yeah, maybe you're right. It did make me mad. And then he's like, well, that's what you could have said instead of making this big argument, you know? And I'm just like, yeah. Like, you're right. Like,
dude, that's so funny because I think that's Kike. That's Kike in, like, you are Kike. Like, he wouldn't tell me, like, what made you mad out of nowhere. You just got kind of, like, the situation was tense. And I was like, wait, I did something?
Yeah.
I'm giving some time. I don't like this moment.
It's not comfortable.
Yeah. I'm not comfortable right now. I don't know if I say something dumb, and I do. I always say something dumb. Always, because I'm always joking around. And he's like, no, don't play like that. And I'm like, what? Like, I can't play like that because you're bothered and I don't even know what you're bothered for.
Yeah. Well, see, most of the time, I feel like...
Pero es porque ya la regué before and he doesn't
didn't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that happens to me. No, so let's switch it up and clear it up. No, this event that happened, this argument has happened once. And I remember it vividly because I didn't realize that comment is what had bothered me, right? But Roland's like that. Sometimes we'll be doing something, está con su cara, and I'm just like...
What happened to you?
Like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's Kike.
Well, are you okay?
Yeah.
Like, and he's like, I'm fine. I was like, well, you look mad. Like, if something bothering you. And for the most part, I can kind of like, all right, you're mad because I did this or because Milo did that or because somebody told you this. Like, I kind of have an idea what ticked him
maybe
off.
It bothered him.
Yeah, but the fact that he doesn't tell me right away.
Or he doesn't want to own up to it because he's like, ya va a pasar, so leave me alone.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I mean.
And that's what I don't like. I'm like, no, tell me why you're bothered. And almost like, go through it and see how silly that is. You know what I mean? How silly that is. You made me go through all this.
All this uncomfortableness.
With your silly self. You
know?
It
was so much tension.
Yeah.
Like, that's true. Yeah. I honestly, like...
And I'm like, no, say it. What was it? What did I do? You see how silly that is? You know, like, please, let's not let that happen again.
Please.
Yeah, I want to think that I'm super joyful. I'm always joyful. Mm-hmm. So, I come from a household where there's so much joy. Like, there's so much loudness, so much joy. Mucho,
with
like,
your family?
Yeah, with my family. They're
honestly,
always...
it does not seem like it.
Yeah, I know.
Like...
I know, because we're also very private.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... But my house is super loud all the time.
Yeah.
And coming home I will tell him, like, sometimes coming here, it just feels tense. Like, this is not what I want for...
my home.
Yeah, for our children also. Like, I don't want them to be like, oh, dad's mad. Like, what is he mad for? You know, like, not know. So it's good for him to speak why he's upset.
Let's talk about that.
Talk about it.
Let's talk about, as a parent now, that, you know, I deal with these uncomfortable moments sometimes. Yeah.
But Milo feels it too.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go on a quick break and we'll be back. We are back. So, before, I feel like I never liked Milo seeing us argue, you know?
Yeah.
But we don't really argue like that either. So it's pretty rare. And when we do, it just blows out of proportion, honestly. Yeah. But not in front of him. Like, we won't be arguing like
in front of him.
Yeah. But he'll know.
But he'll know that y'all are throwing smart comments at each other.
No, he'll know that, like, normally when we argue, I go with Milo. Like, I don't need my house. I'm here at the house.
You go to the room,
but I'll
focus on him.
Yeah. And then he'll say something. I'm like, oh, no, he's mad. Papi's mad, And then sometimes he goes, and I'm like, I'm
what happened? He'd be like, what's going on, Dad?
Yeah, like, he'd be like, what happened, Papi? Like, or something, But, like, I make it known to him that I'm not okay or that he's not okay, just so he knows. Because I also want him to know that this is normal.
It's not a perfect family.
No, and it's normal. Like, arguments happen, but as long as you can come back from that,
Yeah.
And so, yeah, for the most part, like I said, like, I'll let him know, like, oh, no, he's mad, Let him be. Like, let him. Yo toda salty, like, let him be mad,
No, don't go talk to him.
Ignore him.
Yeah.
No. Milo does go. Pero cuando Roland se enoja con Milo, a mí sí me duele. Like, I'm just like, damn. Like, because Milo, he's been crying a lot lately.
He's very sensitive.
Like, super.
What if you are pregnant?
No, I'm not. But he's super, super, super sensitive, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's just been crying a lot. And I'm just like, okay,
He wants to be babied.
No, not even that. His feelings get hurt really fast, or you say something and like
he takes it to offense.
Yeah, he gets mad. His feelings are like up there, you know. So then earlier he was crying over something, and Ron is like, if you cry again, I'm gonna take a toy away. I mean, a gift away from like the Christmas. And he already counted them, girl. He knows he has 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, okay, whatever. He's not crying. And then he did something, and then he started crying again. And then Roland's like, So agarró uno de los gifts y se lo llevó al cuarto. And Milo started crying. He's like, no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like, don't say you're sorry.
That broke your heart.
It did a little bit, but then I was like getting on him too. I'm like, don't say you're sorry until you stop crying. Because that's the problem. Like, you're crying over nothing, I was like, and then he was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, stop crying and then tell me you're sorry, And then he stopped and he's like, I'm not crying no more. I'm so sorry. Pero I was like, it's okay. It's okay. Pero I could tell que ya quería llorar otra vez. Like,
poor dude, that breaks my heart.
I was like, it's okay. Y luego hace una carita como like,
que va a llorar.
Que quiere llorar. And I'm just like, it's okay. And I don't want to be like, don't cry. Like, be cold-hearted. No, you're a kid. But don't be like, no
chiflado.
Like, don't cry over everything, And so he went and he told Roland. What I do love about him is that he'll own up to it, Milo. Mm-hmm. Like, if he's wrong, he'll own up. But if he's right, he's going to tell you he's right? Yeah. So he went and he told Roland, like, que estaba bien, right? Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't tell Roland. Roland came out, and I guess Roland se sintió mal porque le quitó el gift, Entonces he's like, look, I'm going to put it back because you stopped crying, but if you're crying again, I'm going to take it away. And then he's like, oh, I'm not crying no more, puppy. I'm okay right now. I'm okay. Like, I'm not crying no more,
Yeah.
Roland's like, good. Just don't cry, like, over nothing.
Yeah.
But when me and him argue, I sometimes let Milo know, like, and I just know that when Roland's mad, for the most part, like 90% of the time, Milo can make him okay.
Yeah, like bring him back to like that is not a big deal.
Yeah.
Like se le pasa.
Se le pasa cuando habla con Milo, because he be throwing some good conversations out there, girl, porque ya habla bastante, and he'll just start talking to you about random stuff. And so I could tell that Milo does help. So I'm pretty sure if y'all have a kid, that it'll be something like that. Like, where Kiki is going to make you feel uncomfortable and the kid's going to be like, what happened? I feel the air.
This tension.
But yeah, so
I just wonder, like, when will be my turn to be like mad, like what is gonna, porque it takes a lot for me to get mad.
Or it takes a lot. I know what you mean. It takes a lot to stay mad.
Yeah. For
like a whole day.
Yeah, right? Or like even 2 hours. I'm like, it's a lot of energy.
But you know what, though? Much. I used to be like that. Like, I mean, I feel like for the most part, I still am. But I feel like there has been times that, like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm just not okay with you. Like,
oh.
Yeah. I'm okay with the whole world. Like, I'm
with
good.
Myself.
I'm good with myself, but I'm mad at you. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, I'm going to make you feel uncomfortable. Like, that tension. Because I want you to know that it's not okay.
And I think that's when I'm mad. I show a lot of pettiness when I'm mad. I'm super petty.
Okay, me too.
Yeah.
I
I'm super petty. Yeah.
What's one of the biggest, like, pettiest things you've ever done?
I don't know. One of the pettiest things I've ever done.
I'm trying to think too, like, you should.
I'm just like small petty. Like I'm just so chatty. You know, like you got something to say. I got something to say.
I feel like for me it's like I'll eat without you, like, you know.
Oh, that's super petty.
Me and Mila will sit down and eat.
And your food is cold. I served it, but it's over there.
The food is ready if you want to eat. And ya me siento comer.
The food is ready.
No, I don't do that. But I'll let him know the food is ready. And I know he's mad, so it's going to take him a while to come out, you know? Yeah. But I'm going to sit down and I'm going to eat my dinner with my son. And
that's super petty. That's super petty.
Yeah, that is petty. Yeah. But I mean, I'm not perfect.
Yeah. You know? But I'm petty like that too. Like I could be like with my sisters, right? Mm-hmm. When I was mad at them, I would hurry up, wash dishes, and if te tocaba a ti limpiar and you didn't put the dishes que te tocaba in the sink when I was ready to wash, then you're washing those. I'm going to sleep. Bye. Yeah. Like I'm not waiting for nobody. Yeah. Or I would do things super early as soon as I got home from work, which I always did, right? But when I knew that we were in good terms with my sisters, like we've been arguing for a couple of days, I'm gonna come home, do what I gotta do, and sorry if you were taking a nap. Yeah, like I would pick up all the food, put it in the fridge. And if you haven't ate, you're gonna have to take out all the food out of the fridge and serve yourself because everything's picked up. Yeah.
It's clean, you know.
And then they would come out and be like, dang, like, why'd you do that? Like, it's super early. Why would you do that? And I was just like, I'm tired. I'm not waiting on nobody. Yeah, I would get so petty.
No, I feel like with my siblings, my younger siblings, I don't think I was ever petty with them. Like, ever. Like, no. Well, maybe with my older sister.
But you never argued with them.
My little brother, my little sister, I've never argued with her. But, and sometimes she does things and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you know, but I don't want to come at her strong, you know, because I feel like we've never argued and it's just like, all right, like either I gotta figure it out or I gotta tell her like, dude, come on, you know. But yeah, I don't think I've ever done anything petty. Maybe my older sister, she's done some petty shit
or
too,
I gaslight things.
Oh my god, like what?
I'm a gaslighter. Like I would be like, why is that smarter than this? Or like, I'm like, but you, like, when was the situation? And I apologize to my little sister for this. We had gone, it was like, my bad, me pasé, you know. We were out of town somewhere. And I genuinely feel bad for what I did, right? We were going out of town, I don't know, somewhere. And we were at the grocery store and we got ranch for some salad. And it was like, kind of like a ranch that we were all okay with except her. And we knew that my dad was going to pay for the groceries, right? So she decided we were there only for 3 days or 4. Oh, we were going to Vegas now, I remember. So she decided to get another ranch just for her. And I was like, for what? Like, why 2 ranches and their bottles? Like, we're not going to take these back home. Like, and she's like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, it's cool. Like, I'll pay for it if I have to pay for it. And I was like, no. And I was like, dude, you're always doing this. And I was like, just gaslighting the situation, you know, making her feel bad. And I was like, you know, dad's paying for it. I can pay him back. Like, she was just like, you know, we were going back and forth. And I was like, eres bien chiflada, blah, blah. You always, and I started just like going off. And I was like, so stupid. And I don't talk to her like that. I used to, never anymore, right? Yeah. And I feel so bad for like going out of character and like be like, oh, you're so stupid. Like, you know?
Over ranch?
Yeah. And then, when we got home, I was like, dude, I'm sorry. Yeah, because obviously we had tension, right? And I was like, dude, I'm so sorry.
I shouldn't have making everybody uncomfortable.
Not really. Nobody cares. In my family, it was like, oh, y'all are mad. Like, whatever. Like, nobody really cares.
What is your mom? Like, she no se mete para try to fix it?
She used to. Now she's like, I guess, whatever, y'all can fix it. But she's not like, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué está pasando? No, nobody really gets in the situation. I think they know that we're just going to make up in a couple minutes or whatever.
Fun petty story. My older sister being petty, right? I don't know if I said it like about the dress that she gave my mom.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
That was hella petty, right? Well, it was let me just say it really quick again in case, we got new people. But one time my older sister bought a gift for my mom, gave it to her, and it was a dress, and it didn't fit my mom, so she gave it to me. And my sister moved back in the house, blah, blah, blah. And then me and my sister were arguing, and I was going to go out and party, and I was going to wear that dress. And my sister ended up telling me to give it back to her because it was hers. And I'm like, it's not your dress.
She gave it to your mom.
You gave it to my mom. So my mom walks up to the freaking hallway and she's like, tell her to give me the dress back. And I'm just like, it's mine, you gave it to me, telling my mom, right?
Yeah.
And then my mom's like, just give her back the dress. I was like, you're hella petty because you can't, in my mind, right? I'm like, you're petty because you got a kid and you can't go party and you're just being a hater.
You're never gonna wear this dress. Yeah. And
I did wear it one time, and then I gave it back to her.
Yeah.
Like that day, I was like, well, fine, have your stupid dress. Like, I don't want it anyways. Like, but you see, guys, we didn't even talk about this.
I know.
But anything new coming?
Anything new coming for me?
The next year?
For next year? Not really.
And what about you? I know y'all are splitting the holidays.
Yeah. First, for the holidays, we're going to go to his mom's house first because they go to mass. So we're going to go to mass with them on the 24th. Y luego ya en la noche, probably have dinner with them and then call it a night by around 9 p.m. por ahí. And then just go to my sister's house and celebrate with everybody on the 24th. Oh. New Year's Eve. Christmas Eve.
Yeah. So at 9, you'll head to your sister's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And y'all figuring out y'all schedule was like not a problem?
For the holidays?
The holidays.
Yeah, it wasn't a problem.
Okay, that's good. Because we were talking to Giselle and Rob about it, and it was a problem.
Really? And then for Christmas, for New Year's, it's just going to be with my family because his family doesn't really celebrate New Year's.
Yeah. Yeah, so for us too, it's been the same routine every year. So I think we're like pretty used to it too. But yeah, Rob was saying that he wants to spend time with his cousins, and Giselle wants to spend time with her family, and it was like, or something like that. And
yeah,
it amazed me how like there is couples that have been all together for a long time and still can't get their routines aligned together, and because my cousins are like that. Like, we're trying to get together more often next year, my cousins, and it's 13 of us plus our significant others and kids, right? So imagine trying to like plan.
I think it's harder whenever the two families are very party people. But with one family is more mellow than the other, okay, aquí se va a terminar más temprano, and then we can go to the
like
one
me and
that's
Roland, both our families parties. Like, they party.
So how do you guys do it?
Well, we do Christmas Eve. Well,
do you switch up every year?
No.
Oh, okay.
We try to go to Christmas Eve, like in the evening area, dinner time with his parents, but either they're at church or nobody's there, So we just don't go anymore. Okay. We just go after midnight.
Yeah.
And I show up to my family's like at 8, and I'm there till like midnight. We open the gifts and we leave. Literally, we don't even chill after that. Like, we leave to his parents, because I was already there for a few hours, and then his parents,
and they're still awake.
They party more than my family. So then we'll be there, till whatever time Roland's ready to go, and then we'll come home. And then Christmas Day, we spend all day with his family. My family no hace nada. So that's one of the reasons why I like doing Christmas Eve with mine, And then New Year's Eve, I do dinner time, like, with mine. And, like, 9, 10, I head towards Roland's parents. Okay. And I do midnight over there.
Yeah. You receive the year over there.
So, I feel like he likes that because sometimes there was some, like, a few years that his parents were taking off to Mexico. And we were taking off with them. So, I wouldn't even see my family on New Year's Eve, which I didn't mind because I knew I was with my family Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve. So, it was like, whatever. So that's how we do it. And then Thanksgiving, we do like lunch with my family, dinner with his. It just works out. His mom has tried to like plan like vacations for Thanksgiving. And I'm like, y'all can do it, but we're not going. Because to me, it's just like...
You want to be with your family. También.
Yeah, it's not fair. Yeah. You know, or like if my mom had said, vamos el 24 al Salvador, I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
Because
it won't be fair to his family.
Yeah, you're throwing off my routine, kind of, you know?
Yeah.
So we prioritize that a lot. Like, we're like, where do we... Christmas Day morning or either night, we spend it here. Like, just us. And we open our own gifts. Because we get Milo, like, a lot of gifts. But, again, we've been getting him gifts since, like, I don't know, October. Like, whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of...
You're like, he bought his own gifts, too.
No. No, he didn't. He didn't, guys. I'll wrap. Like, compré un juego de Bluey que salió en noviembre.
He's gonna love that.
I know.
For his Switch, right?
For his Switch. Yeah. And it was like a pre-order game. So I ordered it. We never told him. And then I wrapped it. When I got here, lo guardé and I wrapped it. So I pretty much do that. Like, but don't get me wrong. It's not all expensive gifts. Yeah. So we do, this year we have them like with a line in the back. Like one is like a little just thoughtful gift. Yeah. 2 is like an okay gift, and then 3 is like a really good gift. So he has like a lot of books that I'm gifting him, like Spanish books, you know. And but we're not all gonna give him. It's gonna be like a mixture of how we gift him the things, because we also want to teach him to be grateful.
What if like you gift him a banana? You think he'll be grateful for that, or he'll look at you goofy like? What?
No, last year I think we did like a sopa. Yeah. And he was like, oh, okay, and he just put it to the side. Like he wasn't
like he didn't care for it.
Yeah. And I told him, what should we do this year? So I think this year we're gonna do like a mac and cheese, because he loves mac and cheese, you know. And then just throw it in there and let him
see his reaction.
To see, yeah, because we want him to. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna say like, what the, like, what the, you know, and then just like laugh it off. But I don't think he'd be the type to be like, no, why'd you give me this?
Yeah, this is not a gift. Yeah,
and watch que me salga así. Yeah. But nah, he's pretty. We tell him he needs like the word grateful. Like we're like, you need to be grateful. You need to be grateful, because he does. You know, he's blessed to have a lot of stuff. So we can't forget to teach.
He's probably gonna grow up to be like my niece. Like my niece gives us a whole PowerPoint, like a slideshow of her gifts, what she wants for Christmas. And
that's smart.
Yeah, she arranges it into like, this is the most expensive, least expensive. Choose your poison. You know?
Dang. Yeah. What's your poison? The most expensive? You know me.
Yeah. I spoil my niece.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I got her, and her mom was like, no. Like $350 shoes. Yeah, and her mom was like, no, ma'am. Yeah, and I was like, it's my niece.
Yeah. Oh my God. For this Christmas?
No, for like 2 years ago, I think.
Oh, dang. Has she done the presentation this year?
Yeah, she did.
What's her expensive
Very
gift?
Expensive.
What is it?
Because now she wants to decorate the room, and she wants to like
Oh, because she's taking your room?
Yeah. She wants to decorate it and do all kinds of stuff, and then she wants, I think, también shoes, like New Balances. Thank God they're not expensive.
Yeah.
But she wants New Balances and little random 13-year-old things that they like.
Yeah, because Milo le llegó an Amazon book, and I told him to circle like 5 things
that he wants from the Amazon book. Oh yeah, I remember. It was right there in your kitchen.
Yeah, and he also circled like 2 things he'd like to give for Mexico, right? And so one of the gifts that he's talked about, I'm not getting for him, because he wants like this 6-foot track for like a monster
that's
truck.
Crazy.
I'm just like, dude, I'm not even gonna reach that. Yeah. Like, you know, like, how are you?
Rolling is not even gonna reach that.
I'm like, no, like, it doesn't make sense, you know. But man, when I tell you que él me lloró por ese gift, like, porque él me dijo que he remembered that gift.
Oh, he's like, where is it?
Like, he's like, is, because he saw the gifts, like, is that one of the gifts or whatever? I'm like, no. Like, I'm not buying that.
One of the things he was crying for.
And, yeah, that was one of the things he was crying for. This is like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, ¿qué le dije? I was like, I don't have money. It was like $80, right? But I'm like, I'm not going to spend $80 on a freaking track, right? I was like, I don't have money. I'm like, sometimes we don't have money and sometimes we do have money. And then like I had to sit down and have that conversation with him and explain to him, you know. And he's over it, really, you know, but it's just that, like that. But I did order something from that book for him, you know, which I'm sure he's going to not even remember now because it's just like whatever, you know. But yeah, like I bought all my nieces and nephews. But see, you only have one.
Yeah, I only have
one.
one.
You're about to have the other one, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't know what it is yet.
A girl.
It's a girl. Oh my God. I want a girl. But I bought all my...
And they think I'm going to have a boy whenever I do.
You think you're going to have a boy?
Everybody thinks I'm going to have a boy.
Why?
I don't know. My mom already said I already dreamed the boy. My mom dreamed my niece, my sister's daughter. She's like, it's going to be a girl. I already dreamed her.
So did y'all do a review or no?
For her baby shower, yeah. I mean, for her gender review, yeah. Pero...
Who knew?
Nobody. She gave it to some random people to do it. And everybody was surprised. Pero my mom was like, a week after her gender reveal.
Are you pregnant?
Ay. No.
Okay. Just making sure.
Ay. And then she's like 2 weeks later, she's like, ya me soñé un niño. Yeah. And I was like, and my dad's like, yo también. He dreamed a boy.
They want a boy, huh?
I'm like, it's because you guys want a boy. No, but actually my mom does. But I think my mom does, but my dad, like, he doesn't want a boy.
He doesn't want a boy?
We're all girls. He always dreamed
like
nothing but girls.
Yeah, le gustó mucho.
Yeah.
You know. I want a girl, but if I have a boy next, I'm cool with that. Because I'm a adopt.
Yeah, regardless. I know.
So I'm okay, yeah. Right?
You're going to get your girl.
I'm going to get my girl. But that's so cool. But I have a lot of nieces and nephews. Like, a lot. Mind you, because I'm close to all my cousins. Like, we're all really close, you know. So, their kids are, like, my nieces and nephews, too. So, I got, like, everybody matching Crocs.
Oh, that's cute.
All the cousins.
All the kids.
All the kids from Roland's side,
They're
my side.
Those are mine.
And I ordered them the Croc Charm letter.
Oh, para que no se confundan.
Para que I can put it on there, but I don't know if it's going to get here on time. But it's matching anyways. I mean, it's based off their size, really, you know. So yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna buy them toys. I like gifting things that I know you like.
Yes.
And that's why I feel like I'm a great gifter, because it might not be expensive, but I know you're gonna like it, you know.
So I don't consider them nieces and nephews, but I do have ahijados. So as soon as we got married, they gave us 2 kids. They're like, can you be our padrinos?
Oh
2
my
babies.
God.
I was like, dude, we've only been married for a couple of weeks, you know. But they were like,
we're
just
testing
waiting.
the waters.
Yeah, they were like, we're just waiting for y'all to get married to baptize our kids. So they gave us 2 kids, and we have another girl in Mexico. That's why Kike left, because we're gonna be padrinos, and he was on to leave for the confirmation. So I do think, like, we would give them gifts, and then my nieces, my ahijada too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I have
Stephanie's. She's also my ahijada. I'm her madrina, Stephanie.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm Yvonne's madrina.
Really?
And then Amy asked me to be her madrina too.
My goodness.
I was like, I was gonna ask you if you want to be my madrina. I'm like, me? She's like, yeah. I'm like, you know, I'm Yvonne's madrina, right? She's like, yeah, I know. I was like, oh, then yes, I'm honored, you know.
Yeah.
But which is funny because they're my friends, you know, and I do have an ahijado that I never really see, you know. And the same thing, like once we got married, they asked us to be, you know, and but I feel like we were just the couple to go, you know, but we never really talked to them, like, you know.
Yeah, I didn't really know them like that.
No, I mean, we back then, not the guy, but the girl. Excuse me, the girl is Roland's cousin.
Yeah.
So we were really like.
But they don't come around anymore.
I'd hang out with her every now and then, you know, or see her more often. But right now, we don't even see them, like, at all. Like, it's hardly, like, not even holidays, like, you know. So, yeah, that's one. And we never really, like, gift him anything because we don't even see him. The times I gifted him, I don't even give him the gift, honestly. Like, it's Roland's mom takes it to their family and like that. And I don't like that. And then my other goddaughter she's my niece. And then my other goddaughter is Pancho's daughter, which, you know, that's my little baby girl right now. She's the one that keeps me entertain.
Oh.
And
That's
Elias
the
is our
baby that
godson.
would come here, and Milo was like, she's staying, right? Like,
It's
she's
Penelope.
her- yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. He loves Penelope. Like, he's so great to her. And yeah, so it's her. I have Elias. He's our godson. And then Roland has a godson by himself. And then I'm madrina to Roland's cousin too.
oh wow, y'all have a lot.
But the ones that we're like closer to with are like the ones that
You
we're
gift.
close to the parents, you
Yeah.
know. So yeah, I'm not the madrina that just gives you money, because I feel like it's more to it than
Yeah.
that, you know. And but yeah, I don't think I give extra to my god kids, you know. Just this year, I'm doing a little extra for Penelope just because it's her first Christmas, you know, and I'm excited for her. But her birthday also is New Year's Eve.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like-
She's gonna be 2.
She's gonna be 1.
Oh wow.
So this is her first.
baby.
She's a baby. This is her
Yeah.
first Christmas. So, and I'm really close. Like I
To
grew
them,
up,
yeah.
you know, with my cousin Francisco. So like, he's like a brother to me, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm real close to Priscilla.
wife.
So yeah. So it was really that, like, hers was like me wanting a baby, and them asking us was very like special, you know. So yeah. And but I don't think I do like anything extra for their birthdays. Yeah, I'll give them like a big gift, like, you know. But yeah, I expect the application to start coming in for you to be madrina to more kids.
Yeah, that's what I think. I'm just like, wow, it's a lot, because
Yeah.
I do take that job kind of serious, you know. I do take that job kind of serious. Maybe because I don't have any kids, and I'm like, you're like,
You
I'm
want
just-
me?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, but you're more in church too.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the people that are asking are like around church. So I feel like it's just the way it's supposed to be. Like, you want somebody to guide your kid, you know.
Yeah.
So you want to pick the right couple. So with that being said, I think we're about that time. Well, it was a fun one.
I know.
I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time, but I just saw
It's
you
last
last
week.
week. Yeah. And then we'll be recording Monday.
Talk a little bit about your drop.
My job?
Your drop.
Oh, my drop.
Just give a little update.
Oh my God, I forgot. So by the time this drops, I'm hoping that Monday, my ad or my little drop exclusive video is gonna be out already, and you guys are gonna get a sneak peek of what's coming this Friday, guys. My birthday is Friday, so if y'all want to send me money, y'all are more than welcome to. Zelle, my number, Cash App at @ Evelyn Luna. No, but yes. So I'm gonna be doing a pre-order drop on my birthday, December 22nd, which is this Friday. This drops Wednesday. If Roland gets it together, then this is gonna drop Wednesday or Thursday. So just know that the Friday of this week is my birthday, and I'm dropping my first AI Mas. My last AI Mas of the year. And I'm super excited because I feel like the thought process behind it is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. Like, it's just it's a feeling good energy for AI Mas. So I'm gonna just say that, you know. So it'll be pre-orders on Friday. I'm not sure what time yet, but for sure on my birthday. So with that being said, guys, stay tuned, and thank y'all for watching.
Bye.
Peace.